following the auscultation is the percussion. We need to master the right method of percussion. There are two methods of the percussion, direct and indirect method. We always use the indirect percussion method. The two middle fingers of both hands are used. Place the middle finger of the left hand firmly on the patient. Tap the second knuckle of the middle finger with the right hand's middle finger. Then we can hear the sound, dung, dung, dung. The whole abdomen should be checked by percussion from the left lower quadrant. Due to the gas collection in the stomach, small intestine, and the colon area, the common sound in the abdomen is tympany. In the visceral area, or there is some fluid in the abdomen, the sound turns into dullness. In the occasion of ascites, tumor, or enlargement of viscera, the tympany area is reduced, while in the occasion of intestinal flatulence or gastrointestinal perforation, the tympany area is enlarged. For example, here is a picture of a patient with ascites. His abdominal tympany is, reduced. The main purpose of liver percussion is to determine the scope and the size of the liver. First, let's learn the upper border of the liver. The upper border of liver includes relative dullness border and absolute dullness border. The percussion sound in the lung area is resonance. So we percuss from the lung resonance area downward. Then the sound changes into dullness. In this area, the liver is partly covered by lung, so the level of changing sound is called the relative dullness border. The percussion should be done along three lines: the right midclavicular line, midaxillary line, and the scapular line. Next, we continue percussing down 1 to 2 intercostal space. Then there is no lung covering the liver. The percussion sound shifts from dullness into flatness. The changing line is defined as the absolute dullness border of liver. It's also defined as the lower border of lung. The percussion is done at the three lines: the right midclavicular line, right midaxillary line, and the right scapular line. Usually, the upper border of liver locates at the 5th intercostal space along the right midclavicular line, the 7th intercostal space along the right midaxillary line, and the 10th intercostal space along the right scapular line. Then let's find the lower liver border. The percussion sound in the abdomen is tympany. Percuss from the tympany area of the abdomen upward to the dullness area. The shifting level is defined as the lower border of liver. This time, the percussion should be done at two lines: the right midclavicular line and the anterior midline. After percussing through the right midclavicular line from resonance over the lung field downward and from tympany over abdominal upward, we have found the upper border and the lower border of the liver. The liver spine is the measurement from the relative upper liver border to the lower liver border along the midclavicular line. Pay attention to this. measure from the relative upper liver border, but not the absolute upper liver border. It's about 9 to 11 centimeters. If the liver dullness area is increased, there might be hepatic carcinoma, hepatic abscess, hepatitis, hepatic engorgement, and hepatic cyst. While if the liver dullness area is decreased, there might be liver cirrhosis, perforation, and some lung diseases. There is another important liver percussion method, fist percussion. When cholecystitis and hepatic abscess occurs, the liver fist percussion pain is elicited. Let's learn how to do it. Place one palm over the liver dullness area. Hit the hand gently with the fist of the other hand. Pay attention to the strength. It's gently, not so strong, not so weak. At the same time, watch the facial expression of patient. If the patient feels pain, do the manual again on the left side. If the pain only occurs at right side, the liver fist percussion is positive. It's the indicative of cholecystitis or hepatic abscess. At the left anterior lower chest area, there is a small Timpani area of stomach. It's called CHOP space. If the liver or spleen is enlarged, or if there is pericardial effusion, the CHOP space is decreased. Okay, in this class, we learned the liver percussion. We learned how to find the upper and the lower border of the liver. We learned the measurements of the liver span and fist percussion. So that's all for today. Thank you.